So today is April 1st, otherwise known as April Fool's Day, which also marks the next financial year for Take-Two Interactive, that being financial year 2026, which is when GTA 6 is set to launch. What we're going to be getting into in today's video, it made me thought of it a little bit, and that is, what month is GTA 6 most likely to launch in? That's what we're going to be getting into in today's video. But real quick, if you guys are new to the channel, welcome on in. Please consider subscribing to Project Vice, like, and of course, turn on those post notifications so you never miss an upcoming Grand Theft Auto 6 upload. Without any further ado, let's hop straight into this one. So we know, as per Take-Two Interactive, that the official release time frame for GTA 6 is fall of this year, which is in between the months of September to November. But what is the most likely month that we are set to see Grand Theft Auto 6 launch in? Well, we do have a little bit of a rough idea with one of the particular months more so than the other 2 months out of the 3, and that being October. There are a few reasons as to why this is most likely the case. One of the reasons being, if you guys do remember, there was an article that did come out about a month and a bit ago with Kotaku, and they came out saying that we basically know when GTA 6 is coming out now, with them going on to say, when will Grand Theft Auto 6 launch? That's a big question that a lot of game developers, fans, industry analysts, and publishers are wondering right now. And while we don't actually have an official answer beyond fall 2025, some recent information and news has helped us zero in on a likely release date. They go on to say, okay, so with everyone seemingly wanting to know when GTA 6 will specifically launch, I'm here to provide a date. And they go on to say, Grand Theft Auto 6 will launch on October 28th, probably, or like around there, pretty close to that point. And this guy goes on to say, I'm fairly certain that if the game doesn't get delayed into 2026, which Take-Two CEO Strauss Zelnick doesn't think will happen, GTA 6 is arriving sometime in late October, and October 28 is the last Tuesday of the month, a month in which Rockstar has historically released a lot of its biggest games in. A lot of their content drops have come on a Tuesday. That has occurred very much so in the past. And they go, but this isn't just a random guess based on the fall 2025 release window and Rockstar's past game releases. Earlier this week, as of the writing of this article, 2K Games and Gearbox announced the release date for Borderlands 4, which is set to arrive on September 23. Why does this matter? Well, Take-Two Interactive is a parent company for both Rockstar and 2K Games, as well as Gearbox Studios. So unless Rockstar Games is completely rogue and never communicates with Take-Two leadership, I'd imagine they know when GTA 6 is landing, even if it is just a rough window, and that would likely help inform when they would choose to launch Borderlands 4. And that is very much true, guys. I mean, if we look at the Take-Two Interactive gaming empire, we do see that they have got a lot of subsidiaries that they do own that are big major game developers, such as 2K, obviously Rockstar, as well as Gearbox Studios, who have come out with the various Borderlands games over the many years, and then now with Borderlands 4 launching on September 23rd. So it wouldn't really make sense for Take-Two, considering Borderlands is obviously a game that is under their umbrella, as well as Grand Theft Auto 6. It doesn't make sense for both of those games to launch together or close to each other. It wouldn't necessarily be a smart move by Take-Two, considering, I mean, if Borderlands 4 was launching in the same week as GTA 6, then that would actually be quite detrimental to Take-Two from a financial perspective, because then that would mean everyone will obviously be picking up GTA 6. No one's going to pick up Borderlands 4. So launching it further away from GTA 6, if it is perhaps maybe a month or so earlier than Grand Theft Auto 6 launching, then that would make much more sense. So with that being said, we can rule September out, considering Borderlands 4 is launching in that exact month. So that leaves either October or November. There was more follow-up with this article going on to say, historically Call of Duty has arrived in November, and while Grand Theft Auto 6 is likely to outsell this year's COD sequel, I doubt Take-Two and Rockstar want that big of a game launching so close to GTA 6. Now, just quickly go on to say, before we move on, GTA 6 is absolutely going to wipe the floor with Call of Duty. So even though Call of Duty, as big of a release it is going to be, as it always is every year, GTA 6 is absolutely going to annihilate everything in its path, including Call of Duty. So I think really Take-Two Interactive aren't that scared of Call of Duty at all. Anyways, this article continues to go on to say, so with that in mind, and based on Zelnick sounding very committed to a fall release date, I think that points to a late October launch, while Call of Duty, which is now owned by Xbox, probably moves into the middle part of November. So there you go, GTA 6 is out on October 28th, or maybe Take-Two does an early access period for the game, and the official release date is the 28th, but it really arrives 3 days earlier on the 25th. So yeah, even though this article does a pretty decent job of trying to figure out the exact month that GTA 6 is going to be launching in, I mean, I will say they make a pretty good argument of narrowing down this time frame to October, that being the potential launch month. But I will say that obviously we don't know nothing behind the scenes of what's going on at the moment with GTA 6 in terms of the exact launch date or even the launch month. However, with that being said though, with Kotaku's article, there was another thing I did want to bring up in today's video, another reason as to why the most likely launch month could be October, and that is with Gameinformer. As you guys know, they did return only just last week with them coming out, going over the 2025 games that are set to release this year, and one of them obviously being Grand Theft Auto 6. And the interesting thing with this article, where it had GTA 6, was that it was under October. Now, obviously, we don't really know why they put it under October. Perhaps maybe there could have been some type of reason that they did do this. Was it just a guess? Was it something that maybe they have spoken to Rockstar about, maybe perhaps being the most likely date that the game is set to release? Obviously, we don't know, but I do find it particularly interesting that they did put it under October. It does make you question, do they know something more than we do? Perhaps maybe they do. Regardless of the fact though, it's once again us theorizing and speculating on when GTA 6's launch month could be. Obviously, we do not know. The only official words that we do have from Take-Two is that it is fall 2025 as of this moment. With that being said though, a little bit of a summary. Kotaku's article narrowing down that it could be October, that being the likely month that we are set to see Grand Theft Auto 6 arrive in, because of Borderlands 4 releasing on September 23rd, as well as Call of Duty historically releasing in November. And I highly doubt that Call of Duty releasing close to GTA 6 is going to hurt the sales of Grand Theft Auto 6 at all. So with that being said, as well as Gameinformer listing Grand Theft Auto 6 under the month of October in their 2025 games release schedule article, I would say that October seems like the most likely month for GTA 6 to release in. But anyways, guys, now I want to pass over you down in that comment section below. When do you think Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to be launching, and what exact month do you think it is going to be releasing in those 4 months, September, October, or November? I want to make sure you hear from you guys down there. But if you wanted to enjoy this video and found any informative value, please consider subscribing to Project Vice, like, and of course, turn on those post notifications so you never miss an upcoming Grand Theft Auto 6 upload. Stay safe. Have a great day, and I am out.